rebel energy in the air, homies. Hey there, sweetness. How goes it? I hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game. If there's anything that's connective to this collective, that's beautiful. I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's alright. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective. You should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Fluid as well as energy, and let's get into it, shall we? Oh, yes. Yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? Freedom. Freedom. And apparently, in order to obtain that, a little bit of rebellion. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance, please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all, always, in all ways. Thank you. Welcome home, homies. Please do the tribe a favor. Make sure you get those likes up on your way in. And much appreciation to those that have already begun. I hope these messages find you well and bring you what you need, homies. Create tricks. Welcome home, homie. Absolute freedom. Toughest thing I ever did was trying to play human on Earth. Some of you were done trying to play human on Earth. You're more than welcome, darling. That playing human, playing normal, fitting in, people pleasing, bullshit, that's what the freedom is from. That's what you're running from. That's what you're rebelling against. Normalities, the things that people predestined for you, not the things that you predestined for yourself or that life predestined for you, but bullshit ass people did. I do have a chunk of channeled messages that we are going to discuss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they are double-sided, but I feel like we need some cards out for some better context. So, one big stoner, excuse me for any and all coughs. I will say I'm feeling so much better than I have been over the last couple weeks. My cough has gone down immensely. Still in that last little healing phase, so if you hear it in my voice, I do apologize, but like I said in the last reading, I just can't stay away from you guys. I can't. And that's the cool part of, excuse me, doing what I do here is I can keep my sick germs to myself and still be present. Anything else? Karmic lesson. The word hardships just came on in the background with that card. That weed is getting me. Jezebel. Self-love falling in the reverse. Romance falling in the reverse. Anything else? Alright, we're going to get a new deck. Messages for the collective, please. I don't usually smoke indica, and I am today, and I tell you, that shit, it's deep. I am well, thank you. How are you? Messages for the collective, please, where the homies need at this time. Guys, I apologize. I don't know why that keeps happening. Knight of Wands in the reverse. We need 4 more, please. Thank you. That was a chunk. The 2 of Death and Rebirth. Strength. 2 major arcana in a row. 1 more, please. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Cups. I'm feeling like this is the collective energy, whether you're water sign or not, whether you're female or not. That final card, the Tower. 3 major arcana in a row. As I drop it, I just dropped the Tower card on top of the Karmic Lesson card, which is beside the Jezebel. Someone has been run from. I feel like it's you guys. Like, you meet someone, be it a thing, something, some sort of relationship. You meet someone, you guys are meant to come together and teach each other things, learn things from each other, bring your energies together, and create a brand new energy. Okay? Someone ran from it, though, on a lot of karma and a lot of karmic lessons. Running has brought them some serious karmic lessons, especially if they ran to anyone or anything that holds energy like this. I know for a lot of you it means that you were cheated on. It means you were lied to. It means that you were snuck around on. Abused. Misused, mistreated. Maybe even a little defeated. For those of you that is the case, that is the truth that you walk in right now. You stopped loving yourself. Somewhere along the way, you stopped trusting yourself. You stopped believing in yourself because how could you if you believed in this and this got you what it did, brought what it did, which was nothing good, nothing fun, nothing easy, breezy, beautiful for anyone. No, what it did bring was dysfunction. In this card I'm seeing the tune of life. It's like when I'm at my best and I'm in my and I'm in me. Everything I do, I feel like I'm moving to the tune song in my soul that is my song. I'll be making a cup of coffee and I'll hear, it's like something you see on a musical movie. I'll hear the water ting and the coffee pot clink and I'll just be like, it's like in tune with myself. But when real well in life, I can't hear that tune. I can't pick up on it. I cannot force my way into the beat. I can't do it. Somebody wanted to, or whether they wanted to or not, they did. They took the tune out of your step. Something about there's been a lot of bitching and arguing and a lot of back and forth bargaining, but you guys got with this. As soon as I looked at this, I got Cowgirls Don't Cry, Jelly Roll On in the background, channeling the music. Ain't worried about nothing, 'cause you ain't got nothing to lose. Got a thing for the wild ones, all the wild creatures. This is powerful and beautiful. It is finding, building, creating, and then multiplying your strength. Someone looked at you like you were the lamb. They thought that they could pull your own wool over your eyes because you're so soft and sweet and simple in some ways, but little do they realize that you are significantly spiritual in other ways, and that is not always soft. Little do they know, little do they know. And so now I'm seeing this repetition energy of whoever, whatever the fuck this is. When tables turn and what goes around comes back around, this person who is clearly real bad at love, being a person, being good, they're coming running back to what they know to be good, collective. You, thinking that you can finally fix them. And maybe you could, but you ever thought about how much you'd have to give to do that? That's for some. Whatever this is, whoever, whatever that ran, it's coming running back. It's learned serious karmic lessons. I'll give it that. It's experienced some serious karmic lessons. But did it learn the lesson? Because their self-love is still not intact. And at this point, yours is. Their rosiness, their tune to life, it's still not intact, but yours. If it's not there, it's coming back. There's something about having to walk away from those that ran from you in the first place, because if you don't walk away from them, you are walking away from yourself. You are walking away from your future. Consolation, divine consolation, comes to those who find the strength to travel the realms they need to, mind, body, heart, soul, and complete the healing that they need to. I am going to get into what I had channeled down onto the index cards. These have, I don't even remember what's on here. They've just been waiting for a reading. So there's something about cells dividing and multiplying. A candelabra with 3 flames I will say that at the bottom of the True Emotion deck, you guys had twin flames. So for some of you, this whole thing, it's been that somebody that you thought was your person, they took off, left the house, or the home you guys built together, that was full of concealment and protection from predators, and they went outside of that bubble of light for a third party. Passion. A third party passion. Some of these people, they took the job of placating, mollifying, and pacifying someone else or their own unhealed inner child wounds. That's it. But for those of you that know what I'm talking about, this gave you the strength that you need to take on the job that Spirit has for you. Ooh, I'm getting with that. Cells dividing and multiplying. That's the running. That's the separating. That is the walking away from the negative and building and creating and multiplying on the positive. Then the back side, so it was cells dividing and multiplying, the 3-candle candelabra. You guys have mollify and placate, which is pacify, leaving the house, concealment and protection from predators. So some of you have been protecting yourselves more when you leave the house. I just got something really creepy. I don't know that I've ever gotten anything like this before, but this concealment and protection from predators. I just got a couple messages of this actually. Somebody's concealing something with spirit instead of concealing it on their person. Somebody may think that you're carrying something really important right in your hand, projected down to you through spirit. It's not something that can be taken. Also, the heavy kind of energy that I got right before that was something about to be careful not to carry things that are extremely valuable, like somebody else could consider to be valuable, some bad fucking thief could consider to be valuable, because it's almost like if you are bragging about your $1,000 purse that has, $2,000 in cash inside and uh 3 diamond necklaces, and you tell people that, well, it might just continue to be yours. And for some, if it got bad enough, that's the next card in line. So just be careful about what you're carrying on your person, for some of you. We're going to flip over and read the back sides of the cards. Encapsulated. I actually did not look up, I wanted to look up the definition of that. I know it's to, put something inside of something else, encapsulate. You guys have something about to soothe indisposition. So if there's some sort of disposition, it's going to be soothed. Or, well, I just put that down and it landed on the karmic lesson in Jezebel. Somebody literally just went and banged some junky fucking slut, or I don't know, but it's like, and I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't say things like that, but that is what it feels like. It feels like somebody just totally ruined something for a Jezebel. They wanted to soothe themselves and pacify themselves and placate themselves by validating a Jezebel and being validated by a Jezebel to soothe their disposition. Now they want to come back and try and soothe the disposition that they put off onto the people that they betrayed, were traitor to. They can't soothe that. The only soothing that there is from this is moving on and realizing that the only thing that was meant from this was for the collective to learn what they learned and take it with them on their journey forward. Hello, Jack. Welcome. Thank you. I'm a Cancer as well. You guys have standing in place, but this wanted to come in the reverse. You're not standing in place anymore. You have been for a long time now, maybe, but you're not anymore. And little do your haters know. Little do those that underestimate you and doubt you know. Even when you were standing in place or sitting around, you are a cell full of energy and you are constantly moving, dividing and multiplying and never quite truly just standing in place, unless that's what you intend for yourself. Honeycomb home. I got something last night about Queen Bee's rent. Queen Bee's rent. So for some of you, you maybe have, I just got something about like divorce and inheritance and things. Even, I don't know, it's like you go into something with someone or something's given to you, you inherit something. Maybe you had some romance and you guys got a house together, and maybe this is just an example, maybe the person did cheat, they committed adultery, and so the, maybe you guys have a home from that, like they cheated so you got to keep the house, or you had, really shitty family that, they're like, oh, I'm dying. Now that I'm dying, let me give you something. And they give you this shitty falling down home. Some of you are being told it's okay to rent for a while. It's okay to not have to worry about all those big things. Oh, the roof is leaking. Now I have to go buy a new roof. The chimney fell apart. Now I have to figure that out. The window got broken. Now I have to figure that out. There's something to be said for renting. Now, if that's a thing, do your best to vet your landlords and make sure that you're not getting a slumlord, because then you'll be doing things on your own and maybe getting in trouble for doing them, or I don't know. But there's something about a home full of nectar, sweetness, nourishment. Can't be mixed. A true nourishing light. I mean, I'm just thinking about honey. There's a honey jar. Honey has so many properties. It's antibacterial, antimicrobial. It has near every nutrient that we need. We could survive on honey if we needed to. And it comes from nature. And like this nasal stuff that I have happening, honey soothes it, really soothes that disposition. Especially if it's you have allergies, local honey local to you will help you adapt your allergies to your areas. Really cool. But I'm getting something about, it's like the difference between raw, unfiltered honey in a honeycomb still. You can buy them in the comb. And then those little teddy bear bullshit bottles that it's almost all sugar. There is no mimicking what you are, collective. There is no mimicking the nutrient that you are. You're a fucking nutrient. You're a nutrient. Nutrient. T crossing. You're a new tree, a new type of tree in the cross worlds. The cross world that falls between the death and the rebirth. Didn't that used to be called limbo or something, but the Pope took it away? I don't know. Something about no mimicking you. Mimicking is the action or art of mimicking someone or something, typically to entertain or to ridicule. There may be a close external resemblance of that some can achieve, but they cannot fucking mimic you and the nutrient that you are. Many of you understand that because you chose on a soul molecular level to take on that job. Welcome to it. Congratulations. It's time to take up the mantle. To assume responsibilities, particularly leadership position. And though somebody else may have come before you and held those responsibilities, but they didn't uphold them, and so you're not going to mimic them. And whatever you're going to do will never be able to be mimicked either. For a lot of you, you are taking over where someone else left off. And where someone else failed to maintain. For a lot of you, you are inheriting important duties, important legacies. And so back to that renting thing, it's like, for some of you, it's okay not to own absolutely everything and responsibilities. I just started seeing Snow White. Is it Snow White and Cinderella? But Snow White, she had the thing with the animals where she really, really connected to them and they loved her, you know? It was Cinderella as well. They dressed her, right? Something I can't recall. This one's really interesting. I am being told, you know, just for some of you, if you're wondering what has happened to the people that made you feel like this, well, again, when tables turn and what goes around comes back around. Ouch. I suppose maybe some musical chairs. I cannot recall the last time I got you guys some of the, or did we get some? I don't know. Too stoned to remember if we played musical chairs last reading. But let's play some now, either way. Excuse me. Songs for the collective. Songs for the homies. What do they need today? So we began this reading by talking about freedom. Please free your mind here. It's your first sentence. This is Mac Miller. The song is called Pure. Walk along the chosen road. We don't got time to lose. Should have saw this happening. This is so in tune with the entire reading. A lot of you, you're about to take a ride, take a trip, take a serious masterpiece, a jump, a leap with spirit. And for those of you that feel like that, you feel like you're taking a leap of faith with spirit and you're going just out in the world with God behind you, spirit behind you, Allah behind you, whatever it is that you call your highest power. For you, your song is Yellow Wolf. You and me. It's you in spirit on the front lines all the time. Anything else? These are the days that we'll never forget. Avicii, Avicii. The song is called The Days. Someone's getting lost over a page today. Someone likes to write, journal, write poetry, keep track of their days, so they'll never forget the best and maybe even the worst details. Anything else? Messages for the collective. Somebody asked, am I the only one watching? I'm not actually sure how many people are on the live. It doesn't usually keep the number correct for me. We're connected by the sun and all of the stars above. Body heat, Selena Gomez. I'm going to tell you right now, I wanted to read that, like I looked at it, and then I flipped it upside down like it was in the reverse, but it wasn't. Some of you are rising from the ashes, literally, like, when I flip it like that, the sun ends up on the bottom of the card, and it's like everything starts after it was purified by the sun, like the phoenix rising. So, connect to your homies. I'm getting that strong. Connect to the homies. Get on there, go through the videos, go through the community tab, write comments to each other, talk to each other. Like, yes, I'm here. I'm the, main character of Gypsy's TV show, okay? I am the Gypsy of the Shanty, but you guys are the collective. You guys are the homies, and you guys are, the cells that multiply. Yeah, I got lots of multiplying cells happening as well, but there's something about you guys, homies. You are connected by the sun and all of the stars above. All right? Be warm to each other. And even if somebody isn't a Shanty homie, all right? Be warm, Not to those that deserve to get burnt. Just stay the fuck away from them because you don't want to burn anyone. But I don't know. I was getting, we're connected by the sun and all of the stars above, body heat. Something about that karmic lesson, that thing keep trying to come back around. It's like they're going to try to use passion and body heat. Don't fall for it. Let spirit keep you warm. Whatever that is, whoever that's for. I'm going to get you guys closing guidance and get out of here. Me got homework. You guys have manifesting. Close your eyes and make a wish. What you desire can be yours. Embrace the feeling of already having what it is you wished for. Manifesting really is that. Think, what is it that you desire? Make the wish. Embrace the feeling of already having what it is that you wished for. And put in the comments, manifesting really is that simple. Watch what happens. Believe it and watch what happens. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hitting that like button from wherever you are, leaving a little energetic signature, helping this channel rise from the ashes. I love you. Until we speak again, my dears. Thanks so much for being here.